This is Championship Rugby. National Collegiate Rugby brings you the Collegiate Rugby Championship 15s. This is 15s weekend. It is the Division III semifinal between the Franciscan University of Steubenville Barons and the College of the Holy Cross Crusaders. The winner will take on Slippery Rock in the final. They won earlier. I am John Broker, joined by the contact coach, Craig Wilson. Craig, great day in Houston.
Absolutely. There's nothing like championship weekend. These two teams are going to try and book their ticket to the final, but strong 80 minutes are in their way, John.
We are going to take a look at the Barons first, see how their season went. This team is ready to play. Craig, talk us through their season.
Yeah, 8-1 season, points for 395, not many against 103. That's a significant point difference of 292. And if we're just going to look through their last 5 matches, they've had a good record. They've got a strong win over Duke, also over VMI. And interestingly, Slippery Rock have just booked their ticket to the final, and it was a tight loss, 20-26. And that has a real big impact on how this day is going to go. Pass it back to you, John.
The forwards for the Franciscan Barons, Ignatic, Rooney, and Lacey in the front row. King and Learkeys in the second row. Greek Cole, Molesky, and Schmiesing in the back row. In the backs for the Barons, we have Lang, Askoff, Harris, and Treese in the centers. Wright and Bateman and Schaefer back at 15. They will be taking on the College of the Holy Cross from Worcester, Massachusetts. Craig, let's talk about this season.
Yeah, 7-1. This is a very distinguished program. 7-1 so far. Points for 250, points against 133. So that is a smaller points difference of 117. And if we look through their last 5 games, you can see that Holy Cross, they do concede points, but also they do get the job done with all those wins in the column. You can see wins over Nichols, Springfield, Brockport, Providence, and Colby.
They were in this game last year. They want this title. The forwards, Flaherty, Dalton, and Capacci in the front row. Tierney and Swords in the second row. McCann and Bancuti, a workhorse at 7, and Murphy at number 8. Scrum half for this Holy Cross team is Lynch, Long at 10, Shug at the inside center, Cox the outside, Manning and Bragioli on the wings, and Espinal at number 15. That is your lineup for the College of the Holy Cross Crusaders. Teams running on the pitch. You see Holy Cross in the purple, and in the black is the Franciscan University Barons. These teams are ready to play. The birds are flying overhead here. Beautiful SaberCat Stadium in Houston, Texas. This is a game with everything to play for. A game against Slippery Rock on the line. This is going to be a fantastic matchup as these teams are lining up, Craig.
Absolutely. As we mentioned, 2 strong teams here. Franciscan, they're making one of their early debuts into these championship games. They're the new kids on the block, and Holy Cross, they have been there before. They've made finals. They're just such a good powerhouse team. I'm very excited for this one.
Teams are in their final huddles. Just about ready to get underway here at SaberCat Stadium. We're going to go down to Tyler Doidge on the sideline.
A Catholic school clash up ahead as we head into our D3 second semifinal of today between Holy Cross and Franciscan. Holy Cross, a team that is not used to losing. They are looking for 2024 National Championship redemption as they've only lost once this season so far. And Franciscan, a side that is used to punching above their Division III weight class. Who will face Slippery Rock in the Division III national title this Sunday? Only 80 minutes will tell. What do you say we get after it, guys?
Thank you, Tyler. We certainly will. We have kickoff to come. Fantastic matchup coming. Referees for this, Robert Fanning will be in the middle with Alana Gregory, Joshua Bond as the ARs, and Diamond Dave Haynes as your television match official. Ball down to Franciscan. They're going to be running from left to right on your screen. They're going to start the kick there. Franciscan pushed that ball long. Taken there by Holy Cross, the Crusaders. Espinal at fullback takes that one. Well-coached team here. Brendan Wimberly, Jackson Flynn, and Jamie Hughes, the coach for Holy Cross. They've been building a great program in the Worcester, Massachusetts area for a few years. Turn going in one direction.
Ball's available.
Ball back to Holy Cross. Nothing opening up on the outside there. Franciscan shutting that down, trying to rip that one away. Referee fanning right on the spot, but it's been taken by Dominic Greekall. Greekall takes that one away. First touch of the ball here from Molesky. Molesky, the number 9, pushes that one through, rolls inside the 22. Just watching it at a touch, our Holy Cross, but it will be their line out.
Well, very interesting opening minute or so there. There was a lot of action. Holy Cross, they had the early possession from a clearance kick from Franciscan, but it was a great turnover in the midfield, some good rugby. Franciscan do have the territory battle right now, but it's Holy Cross who keep the possession.
Ball to come in from Christopher Dalton, the first-year player out of Zavarian Brothers High School. One of the top high school rugby programs in the state of Massachusetts. Hit in the middle of the field to Holy Cross. Looking for runners. That defense is closing down. Franciscan early, showing that they're ready to go. Ball out there to John Cox. Set of forwards there. Bit stuck in their 22, but now across it they go. So they're going to have to keep ball in hand. Referee Fanning saying that ball is lost. You have to let that one go, Holy Cross. It's taken back inside the 22. Holy Cross. Dummy runners. Is there some space out wide this time? Not content with the territorial game of the moment as Lou Manning takes that one in. Franciscan pushing the issue here.
25.
Penalty. However,
20. Around the neck.
Franciscan tackle around the neck there.
Yeah, just as
Here
Holy Cross
for
were
Holy
trying
Cross.
to, there, John, they were trying to play their way out there and they just forced that high tackle. That's going to release the pressure valve and allow Holy Cross to advance up the field to halfway.
Assistant referee Lana Gregory marks that one off. It's going to be a Holy Cross line out. Just under 3 minutes in it. Holy Cross has in more of the possession, more of the territory to Franciscan. We'll see if that strategy continues for both of these teams. Dalton, second line out. True on the first. Referee Fanning telling Holy Cross that like to see some rugby this evening here in Houston. Ball comes down to Capacci. Knock-on advantage against Franciscan. So Holy Cross, 1 or 2 free phases here. That one pops back. Referee says we're going to have a scrum. First scrum of the game here for both of these teams, Craig.
Always a significant part of any game, but when you ramp it up a little bit, when you get into these championships games, the first scrum, as we look at the first line out, you see they were trying to hit the middle there, just a knock on in the line out, but initially that was good pressure from a defensive line out for Franciscan, and then the counter up just to slow it up. You can see that these teams mean business, but this is going to be a very important part of this game. Who can get the dominance when we get into scrum time?
Crouch. Bind.
Holy Cross number 9, Dylan Lynch for this one. Senior out of Fordham Prep. New York native. A lot of good Northeast high school, particularly Jesuit rugby on this Holy Cross team. Looking at the wraparound, but they're going to run that one straight instead. Player not held, intelligently gets back up to John Cox. Cox across the 40-meter line of the Franciscan Barons. And Holy Cross with their first foray into Franciscan territory, but dogged work around the breakdown by the Barons gets it back. Pot of forwards off to the left. Barons. Looking to the right now. Power coming in at Learkeys. Now they're going to go to the box kick. Hung up in the air from Molesky. Well taken on the other side by Connor Long. Connor Long. Get the ball away. Little move there. They're on the outside. Get the ball in the hands of Jonathan Tierney. Second row hovering on the wing as part of a formation that they will employ. 1-3-3-1 or such. Ball comes out in the middle of the field. Good break there by Dalton. Quick ball from Holy Cross. Playing intelligently. Players knowing when they can get back up and keep going. Offsides against the Barons.
Still playing penalty advantage. Hold that mark for me, please, Josh.
Holy Cross, the Crusaders, looking across field. Making ground every time has been John Cox until this one. They'll come back to the penalty.
Yeah, Franciscan just sneaking offside there, but you have to say it was very good defense. Holy Cross was starting to get into their shape. They were moving the ball through 9 and 10, clear pod system going on. They're going to try and get number 13, John Cox, onto the ball as much as they can. He's a dynamic player, but so far, Franciscan defense has been holding up, just strayed slightly offside, and this has allowed Holy Cross just to nudge themselves upfield without doing anything flash, but they're getting themselves good possession, good territory, and see if they can get this line out firing. It was stolen last time. Can they get a clean one on the go this one?
Line out here, as you said, Craig, been a little bit of an issue early on here in these first 6 minutes. Want to make sure they get a nice clean ball here as they go to the back, and it spills off their hands. So knock-on advantage. Ball out there to William Schleifer, number 16 for this Barons team. Got some runners off to the left. They're inside there, 22. Advantage over for the Barons.
Advantage is over.
Cross kick effort here. Daring move, but in the hands of one of the Barons. Baron runner there, hauled towards the touchline. Keeps the ball in. Barons get back on it, but in and over it are Holy Cross. Can they win this one back?
Good, thank you.
Well, to John Paul Treese there, 14. He is the son of NCR CEO Jeremy Treese, playing for the Franciscan Barons.
Don't collapse the rock.
Took that early cross kick. Watch that strategy. They were leaving some room out there where Holy Cross.
Taken in.
Long raking kick. Bounces. Eventually into the hands of Connor Long. Connor Long, sizing up his opposition here, is going to head into just a bit of space. Find some room for Dalton to come over and clean that one up. Lynch away to the right. Looking for some breaks here. That's Patrick McCann. Patrick McCann, Xavier High School, New York City, from Garden City, New York. Ball bounces, was knocked off. I thought it's a Franciscan hand, but referee says Holy Cross with a scrum here to the Barons. Craig, pretty evenly matched in these first 8 minutes.
Absolutely. This first 8 minutes, the defense has been great. I've been enjoying what number 9, Molesky's been about. He has been everywhere in attack and defense. He's been box kicking. He was there making the tackles. A very good defense from Franciscan. It's like a very intense battle right now, John. You've got both teams trying to feel each other out. There's not many gaps out there. These are two heavyweight teams going at it.
Bind. Set.
Molesky, the first-year player out of St. Martin's Academy from Carrollton, Ohio. Gets this ball away. Clean one in the middle of the field. Dummy run first. They work that one back in. Into the hands of Chris Askoff. Christopher Askoff takes that one in. Looking for it. There's Molesky. Out they go to
Shoulder to shoulder. I'm
Lang.
okay. No. Lost your feet
Ball
now.
down. Luis Espinal for a Holy Cross. Players are off their feet, so referee says, please clear. Pass to the outside. John Cox.
Advantage.
Another advantage here against the Barons. Little mispass there to the forward pod.
Advantage.
Interesting tactics. They have penalty advantage here. We'll have so for a while. As Bancuti takes that one in. First carry from Bancuti. See a lot of work from him. Has played in the front row. It's a cross kick effort from Holy Cross, but they do have the advantage. They will come back for it.
Yeah, potentially hands in the ruck there. It'd be good to go back and see that. But overall, just wonderful defense from Franciscan. The penalties are starting to add up. But in terms of their tackle technique, their pressure at the ruck, and critically their line speed, they are putting a lot of pressure on this very good Holy Cross attack. So nothing's really changed in these opening 10 minutes. It has just been an absolute dogfight out there with some high-class rugby.
Just outside of the 40-meter line, Holy Cross will have another line out.
Maintain the gap at the back.
Tough line-out day so far for the Crusaders. Need to straighten this one out. Sometimes, Craig, they say just go simple for a bit until you get your rhythm down. And we'll see whether a coach's words will mean anything to this Holy Cross team as they step in with 3, and they go to the back again. That one taken cleanly. Away they get it. They've got some runners waiting there. Cox at the front of the pod. Into contact, Bancuti over to clean. Ball coming back there.
Advantage.
Dylan Lynch
Referee did
out
not call
wide. Get it in the hand of Christopher Dalton. Dalton driven towards the touchline and into touch there. So it should be a line out for Franciscan. As Dalton, the first-year player out of Zavarian Brothers.
Well, there's a bit of feeling in that tackle there, John. You can just see after the tackle, just letting him know that his presence was felt. But this is dominant into touch. 3 or 4 Franciscan players there. Look at that, just a little extra, nothing in it, but just letting them know they are not going to be bullied at all. Big defense from Franciscan once again.
Dalton seemed a bit unimpressed. This time, Holy Cross rips away the line out, and numbers out here for Holy Cross. Bancuti going wide, quick ball. Cox has it. Another quick pass to the outside. Espinal has it.
backwards.
Towards touch again. That time kept in. Holy Cross
First you
going
knocked
to
it
get the
on,
penalty.
then you played it on the ground. 5. Knock on, play it on the ground.
Which is illegal, so it'll be a penalty to the
No, he
Decision
knocked
here
it
for
on,
Connor
then
Long.
played it on the ground.
Referee was right on the spot there. Good defense, push defense. It was a nice offload to keep that ball alive and not dying with that rugby ball. But just as the knock-on came here, you can see that Holy Cross are moving the ball well. They got it into the danger man's hand. Cox, he is dangerous. And just as they were running out of room, pass that ball back inside. Keep it alive, but just keep an eye out for the knock-on. There's the knock-on, and then continue to play it on the ground. So that's why it turned it into a penalty.
Let's go.
Look at Tanner Harris there, the 13. Ball comes up, that's clean. They wrap it around to Dalton. Dalton steps one. He's looking towards the line. Classic wraparound from the hooker. Looking for space.
Fine by
Ball
me.
wide to Espinal. Well handled right there. Nice ball. Taken in by Patrick McCann. Doesn't find the pay dirt they want. Just getting their rhythms together against a different opponent they've had all year. As they come back into this direction with Espinal. Espinal, is he isolated? Player is able to get that one away. Ruck was over. Referee says you have to play. Sure enough, Dylan Lynch will take that one in. Long steps in to the distributor role. Gets it to Bancuti. Connor Bancuti.
Dipped.
Pick and go. Referee right on the spot there. Robert Fanning keeping an eye on this as they get driven back by the Barons defense. About 7 meters out now. Dalton.
Fine.
No problem there as the Barons find their space patiently enough. Get the ball. It is knock-on advantage here to Holy Cross. Cox takes the shot there. We're going to go back for a penalty. What was a scrum is now a penalty based on a high tackle.
This Franciscan team, they are not backing down. They are putting shots on across the board here. And Cox, he's normally a strong guy. He really took one there, but Holy Cross are away.
And not 10. They have an advantage because this Franciscan team was not back 10. However, try to free kick it. We'll come back
Not back
to
10.
the penalty.
Nice smart play there from Holy Cross. They were just taking those extra yards. They saw that Franciscan, they were not getting back onside. And Holy Cross have decided they're going to take the 3 points. They know how good this Franciscan defense can be. And in these championship matches, if you get the opportunity to take points, a lot of teams are going to do that. It's got to go through the sticks first, John, but I think that's more of an indication of how Franciscan are defending as opposed to Holy Cross's attack. They are like, we'll take the 3 points when they're on offer.
15 minutes has gone by like a blink of the eye at this point. An exciting rugby on offer here. Both teams back and forth. So Holy Cross, you said, Craig, just wants to get some numbers on that scoreboard, get that pressure going. And Holy Cross is true with that one, and they lead by 3.
It's probably been a fair reflection of the first 15 minutes. Holy Cross have had most of the possession. Franciscan are working hard in defense. It's going to be interesting. Defending is taxing. It does accumulate a lot of energy zapping plays. So although Franciscan are holding in there now defensively, I just wonder what that might do as this game starts to develop and Holy Cross keep the ball, keep the possession. Because defense, it is a tiring game out there.
Scrum cap, make sure you're behind.
It certainly has been a lot going. The first semifinal, was really set piece heavy as we watched Slippery Rock take on New Mexico Tech. Bit more free flowing here as the Barons knock that one back. Good tactic on the kickoff there and the restart.
Use it.
Franciscan holds true, and they're going to get this ball back. Ball to Molesky. Taken down by Flaherty. Molesky looking down the right-hand side. Shut down by that Holy Cross defense. A shooter out of the line is Dalton. He just stops the tide there, so they've lost a little ground.
Safely, gents. Good.
A big double tackle.
Taken in.
And Kuti and Dalton.
Knock on.
Formidable. Knocked on there by the Barons via scrum here to Holy Cross.
And now Holy Cross are stepping up their defense. A big hallmark of their defensive system there was the amount of double tackles. It was often two bodies v1. Just look how organized they are. They're getting off the line. Just as the tip pass was there, it was the right decision. There was a small edge, but the Holy Cross defense, it's up, it's in numbers. And sometimes you don't need to make tackles to get turnovers. You can get them through force and a skill set error, and that's exactly what Holy Cross done there. It just seems the defenses are both on top here, John.
Bind.
Certainly does, Craig. You have the contact coach bringing you the analysis here. Sometimes I find it so interesting, I don't know what to say. Ball off the back there. The big number 8 takes it out. Nicholas Murphy.
Taken down. Inside.
Murphy then gets it to Cox. They take it to the ground. They're inside the 50, so a 50-22 would be on.
Forward pass here.
But a forward pass creeps in off the defensive pressure from the Barons. Be a scrum for Franciscan University.
Right now, there's just absolutely zero space up there. And what I'm really impressed with, both sides, this is their organization. So defense isn't just tackling. It's about how do you get in a position to make effective tackles and then make effective ruck decisions. And it all comes back to being organized. And then once you're organized, getting a good launch in. So you can see the connection there from the Franciscan defense. They're getting numbers in around. They're disrupting the ruck. And then it's that organization to get off the line in numbers. It means so much to a defensive play when you're getting off that line effectively.
Right straight, purple. Taken in.
Molesky moves the ball. They're taking in inside their 50. A double dummy there. Eventually has to go to the offload up to Augustine Wright. Wright gets to the ground at the 40-meter line. Molesky comes back. Across the 40-meter line of Holy Cross they go. Both teams well drilled here as that one goes wide to Treese. Treese spins one, takes a fairly sizable hit from Cox. Show and go there from big Jacob Learkies, a junior from Ypsilanti. Having to go on his arm is Lex Lang. Now they look a little wider, do the Steuben Bill people from Franciscan. Big hit there, winds up back in the hands of Holy Cross. A little bit of luck, lots of effort, get that ball back to the Crusaders. Christopher Dalton.
Keep working back foot. Offside.
Penalty here, offsides against the Barons. What a great phase of play from that Barons team just to be undone.
Time is off.
It's going to be interesting to see this tackle initially on the high. It looked like there was maybe a no-arms tackle. That's what I initially saw. I wonder if we're going to check this on review. Just as we're looking back at this line break, he held the ball up really well, John, and it's a wonderful break from Harris. Just as we look back, is there a wrap in this tackle? I'm not too sure. It was a big collision, but it was awful. It was a great break. There. Yeah, is there a wrap? That's what we're going to be looking at here. Is there enough of a wrap?
Espinal's arms are out there, right? Like he's got arms out to wrap.
Yeah, there's enough in a wrap there. Ooh.
I see 13 jumping is what I see.
Yes. So I think there is an attempt for a wrap there. I think there's at least enough mitigation. And as you said, 13 is jumping into that. So probably made it look a little worse than it actually is. Just here, John, just as they slow it down, I just see that left arm. It looks like there's enough of a wrap there. And then you coincide that with the jump. It looks ugly, but I don't think there's too much in there. It's going to be interesting to see where it goes.
Yes, here it goes.
Lifted beyond the horizontal,
Yes.
brought down, and landed on his back.
By 15 purple.
I'm
Yeah, so I got the number, it was 15, yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so it'll be penalty Franciscan, not penalty Holy Cross.
Correct.
Gotcha, thank you. And then I have a yellow card because he's landed on his back and passed the horizontal. 15, please, and captain. 15 and captain. And captain, Joe, just so you can hear. Yeah, so apologies for some of the technical issues there, folks. So 13 black in possession. You make a tackle in which the legs of the ball carrier go beyond the horizontal and he lands on his back. So that is a yellow card, okay? We're reversing the penalty. It's going to be penalty in favour of black, okay?
I'm not sure, Craig.
Tip tackle. Time is back on. No, time is back on.
On! Your time's on!
Take a shot. Shot called.
Franciscan's going to take the 3 points on offer here, try to tie this one up. There'll be a player up for 10 minutes. Craig, I'm not sure I agree there.
Yeah, it looked for me that there was enough of a wrap. Yes, that was their legs going up in the air. Let's just take a shout out to Next Level Rugby with these clips. Look at the slow motion where we're able to dissect this play. But just as that left arm goes there, it just looks like for me that Harris, he just jumps up into the tackle, which makes the collision look way worse than it is. I don't think there was any malice whatsoever in that. He does land on its back. Looks like a rugby collision for me, John.
And there wasn't a tackle for him to bring it above the horizontal. You know, it's the player's motion. We have TMO, we have referees. That's their decision. So here we are looking at the Barons trying to get 3 points out of this, but they will not. A short-handed Holy Cross come up through Dalton. He has made ground every time he has touched the ball. Ball back to Lynch.
It's okay.
Get it back to Murphy. They have some runners down this right-hand side, but they're going to go to the boot. Try to slow things down just a bit, and probably wisely so. Ball bounces into the stands here at SaberCat Stadium. National Collegiate Rugby's Division III semifinal winner plays Slippery Rock on Sunday. We will bring you that matchup. NCR TV, Next Level Rugby, bringing you the production. We're at 20 minutes through the first half here. Division III
Let's go back, no huddle. No huddle, never.
And not too much of an exit there, John, but Holy Cross, they've just got to manage this 10 minutes. They've still got the best part of 8 minutes left on this sin bin, so they've just got to manage it now. The Franciscan are off and away.
Ball out there to Lex Lang. They're going to go straight up through Peter Rooney. Battling number 2 is getting a good head of steam. A little more running from Dalton, but we may see more of Rooney as we go. Here come the Franciscan Barons. Treese passes that one, but his teammate knocks it forward. So scrum advantage here for Holy Cross, which we may soon come back to.
Knock on here by black.
We will do.
Purple ball.
They'll be happy with this, Craig. Got to win this scrum, but also it wears time off the clock here.
Absolutely. It's all about game management, time management now, trying to just eke away on those minutes. But it was good defense. Remember, it was 15 Espinal who was taken out, so that is often the last defender. So that means the Holy Cross defense, particularly out wide in those backs and that man Cox, they have got to work that extra bit harder. But if they do keep a flat line, it does mean there's spacing behind. And we have seen from Lex Lang, he does like to kick for Franciscan. So I wonder where there's going to be space out there. It's going to be interesting to see if they can start to find it, Franciscan.
They'd have to win the scrum first, and that did not happen. So ball to the Barons, rare tight head scrum. Looking up there is Lang. Lang also takes a fair number of steps as he goes.
High tackle.
Eats up some of the space. We have an advantage for a high tackle. Wright takes that one in. Looking down the left-hand side. Ball in hand there. Big run towards the line. And it is 5 points on the board. Christopher Askoff for Mother of the Grand Grace High School from Front Royal, Alabama. Touches down a try here. And the lead changes. It's Franciscan ball.
Oh, that was a great try, and that's what we just mentioned, where the space is going to be. I really like Molesky at number 9. He's a little live wire, but just watch Lang get into space here, and he whips that pass from right to left, and he gives his winger, Asko, the best way to score a try, untouched. But just watch this whip of that right hit. That is just a fantastic pass to put him into space where Aspinall, the defender, would have been. And that is a very, very classy try there from Franciscan.
Bit of a tough angle here for the kick. 2-point
10.
lead. Assistant referees have their eye on that. It shades off the post. Couldn't get any closer, so it will be 5-3. Franciscan leads here, Division III semifinal.
And you could do, they're good for that score there. That was a very classy play. Also, what you're starting to see in the Franciscan, they don't die with the ball. They like to offload. There's been a lot of offloads from the floor, not necessarily being offloading from their feet. And that just tells you that they are all in sync with each other, because an offload is only as good as your support play. And that time it was number 12, Wright, who was offloading the ball. He allowed Lex Lang to get in position, and he whipped a beautiful pass out to that man, who gets over to score Franciscan's first try.
Connor Long, the first-year player to Georgetown Prep, puts that one up. It's back in Barron's hands.
Use it!
Bill.
50-22 is on.
Franciscan University hangs that one up in the air through Dylan Lynch. Ball held for just a minute there, looking to come cross field, but it bounces off the knee and into the hands of the Barons. This could be a costly mistake right here, as headed towards the line is Augustine Wright. And Augustine Wright is going to find the try zone off a bit of an error from the Holy Cross Crusaders. It is another 5 points, 10-3, taking full advantage of this yellow card period.
Yeah, that man, we've mentioned him. He's not even on the field. The 15 being off the field, out of position, has put a lot of pressure on. With the yellow card and in your own half, that is just too risky of a pass. And then Augustine Wright, he has got the gas to get over. He's been very dynamic this game. He's been everywhere on defense. He's been offloading in attack. And this time, look how shifty that step was. And then he powers away. Great athlete, good awareness to transfer that ball as a bit of pressure came in. And he got a well-deserved try. But this yellow card has been costly for Holy Cross. Just exactly where Espinal would have been on all those occasions. Oh, that's where Franciscan are making the most of it.
Certainly are. That one goes to the right of the post, so will those points make a difference? It is 10-3, Franciscan over Holy Cross here. Very, very exciting D3 semifinal on hand right here. Yellow card to Holy Cross by the difference at the moment. Franciscan taking full advantage of that.
Oh, they sure are, and I've been really impressed. I just mentioned it briefly with Joseph Mileski, number 9 for Franciscan. He's just a little live wire. He's pointing, he's getting everyone in position, he's making tackles, and the speed of ball is excellent as well. And he's got a really nice connection with number 10, Lex Lang for Franciscan.
Long kick there. Making some good ground are the Barons, putting territorial pressure on Holy Cross. It will be their lineout.
All right. Black is the line.
26 minutes on in this semifinal.
No.
Sorry to interrupt you there, John, but what a wonderful exit that was. From kickoff just to launch it long, and look at the gains they've had. They have controlled the last 10 minutes. Lovely stuff with ball in hand, but that kicking game was fantastic. Well, and he's a frustrated man on that sideline.
Espinal serving his penance. Ball up here. Jonathan Kearney, referee says not straight.
Scrum was called. Black ball. We had a
Scrum
contest,
called
gentlemen.
for Franciscan Barons.
I'm excited to see what starter play they come up this time. The last 2 starters on the scrum strike, you've seen Lex Lang. He's pulling in some dummy switches, just trying to attack that 13 channel. I wonder if they're going to do it once again, particularly with the fullback and that space which is vacant from Holy Cross. But he has been moving that ball really well.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Mileski gets us in again. Steady, stable scrum. Ball out to Lang. Lang, another couple of dummy runs there. Looks wide with this one to Treese. Treese, ball bobbles. Knocked on by Treese. Be a scrum here for the Holy Cross Crusaders. Tough pass right in the catch.
I wonder if Franciscan, they just need to switch it up a bit. Like just watching the game, we've already seen that they tried those dummy
just inside the 15
each time. So maybe just hitting one of those strike runners on those switch plays, it might just hold the defense and then give them an opportunity, because Holy Cross did their homework there. They were watching them on that push pass. They weren't biting on those dummy switches. So Wanda, just to mix it up just slightly.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball in.
Ball to come in now from Dylan Lynch. Big drive there from the Barons. They're getting the most of that one. Ball squirting out the back, trying to pick that one up, but gone away to the Barons. Straight tactic there to pick this scrum up. Treese is going to barrel this one in and reset it.
Use it. Fine, he's through the middle.
Molesky maybe a little slow on this one. Bankuti trying to disrupt. Barons would like more points out of this yellow card period. Molesky. Little pass back in. Where does it go? It goes to Holy Cross side. Seemed to be a knock-on advantage. There was. Here come the Barons. Advantage is over, but working back on it are Holy Cross. Holy Cross running from inside their own zone. Get the ball back there, but a little bit of trouble there, Connor Long. Able to get it to the ground. Barons trying to get in and over that one. Ball still alive here, it looks like, for Holy Cross. Going to have to restructure. Bankuti puts in a daring offload down in their own zone. Will Shuck takes that one in. Cox, the captain, in again. Franciscan trying to rip that one away.
Take him down safely. Brought him down.
Big tackle. Ball out. They have runners down this left-hand side. Keeping the ball in hand is Tierney. The referee telling Franciscan they've lost that ball at the 40-meter line. A short-handed Holy Cross would like points on. Methodical. Going through the phases. Nice little tip pass. James Flaherty couldn't quite get that one away, but the ball is available. Now they come through. Connor Long gets a pass to Dalton. Scraps for a couple of meters. And Cootie keeping himself alive.
No black, no clear release.
Learkey's hadn't released, so the referee tells me you have to hold there. Cox a little late with that one. Ball bounces into Treese's hands. So knockout advantage here for Franciscan. Treese just pounces on that, wakes his way forward. Learkey's at halfway right there are the Franciscan Barons. Spotting the space, Molesky puts that one directly out. Bit of a mistake there from the first here. Scrum half.
You need to get blood.
Bring it back for the no advantage. Knock on scrum to Franciscan.
What was interesting there from Molesky, he knew exactly what he was trying to do. He asked the referee straight away, am I inside? And what he meant by that, he's asking, am I inside my own half? Because if he kicks it from inside his own half and it goes out within the 22, they get the ball back. So, yes, the execution was off, but that rugby IQ is just telling you he knows exactly what's going on. He knows what he's doing. So, real credit there to Molesky. He'll be frustrated with his execution just wasn't on point, but some excellent work, and that was off the back of some excellent defense from Franciscan. What you'll notice in their tackle technique, low tackles, and that is just killing the Holy Cross attack.
I keep an eye, yeah. Can you hear me? Intermittently, I'm having some crackling in and out.
Player from Franciscan just getting looked at here. About 9 minutes to go in this first half. Right on halfway. Put in here to Francisco.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Yellow card is over. Both teams at full strength. Big scrum last time from Franciscan. This time Holy Cross looked to make a break. But Abraham Schmiesing is going to take that ball, drop it down to the ground for one of his teammates. Happily pick it up. That's Paul Learkes. Wrap around the back, looking for the long pass, and they get it. Nice flat pass, but tackle comes in there and Askoff.
Must release.
Penalty against Holy Cross, saying Dalton didn't release.
Very nice wraparound work there. Once again, Lex Lang has got a nice connection with both his 9 Molesky and also his 12 right, just to start holding that midfield, and then he's delivering. He's whipping those passes. Just as Holy Cross were going for the ball, there wasn't a release in that tackle. And that's a penalty, and it just keeps applying this pressure. Franciscan are just going up the gears now. You feel like they've got a little bit in them, and this is an excellent opportunity for them to be attacking him.
In these last few minutes before half, so important to try to get some points on the board. Franciscan with the line out. Taken down by Paul Learkeys. Driving forward at the line. Can they get there? Going to the pick and go game are Franciscan. They're at the line. They're over the line. They have scored it. Try award another 5 points on the board. 15-3. Good lead in this first half for the Franciscan Barons.
Oh, we're going to see it again, but just some lovely bit of footwork in there. Instead of just running down the channel, just the footwork. First of all, it's nice work from them all. Just look how they went into extra gear there. But just as they got set up, they knew exactly what they were doing, the Franciscan attacks, the forwards. They were organized. But just that little step there from right to left, oh, it might not make a highlight reel, but I tell you what, it is significant in that play there. Just as we look at this end-on footage from Next Level Rugby, just look, it's just a little step off his right foot. He's got his shoulders lower than the defenders, and then he gets the ball down. How about that for camera work? Hats off to that man behind there. Really nice try.
Another one off the post. So it is 15-3. 3 unconverted tries for Franciscan.
I've been talking a lot about the backs and how they've had a great game so far. That one was for the forwards from the line out. Then they got into their heavy lifting work. Nice bit of athleticism. Gets the ball down for a try.
Schiffer touched that one down wearing number 16. Ball comes down back around the 22.
Oh, no!
Still a couple minutes left in this half. Holy Cross need some points on the board. Big barreling run there.
Get out, get out. Ball's available. Ball's available.
Take up 2 on the field.
Taken in.
Ball back to Lang.
Back.
Drop back over the head. Daring pass again. They're trying to get in these lanes, are the Barons. Not having as much play from the back as they might like to, Holy Cross. But they're going to get this ball back. Nice breakthrough from Bankuti. Bankuti, inspirational player for this team, a senior from Pequannock, New Jersey. Went to St. Peter's Prep. Trying to come over the ball, penalized. Good work there, and they're going to go quick, or aren't they? Referee going to bring that one back.
7, it needs to be on the mark and it needs to leave your hands. Both those things need to be true. Holding on.
Oh, brilliant turnover there. The defense once again holding strong for Franciscan. This time when we look at it, just watch the low body position. He wins the body height, so he gets his shoulders lower than the opposition, gets his hands on the ball, and critically, he withstands the clear out. But brilliant work from number 15, Bateman.
Time winds down in this first half. Another line out here for the Franciscan University Barons.
Within 2 meters. Go, go.
Ball up, taken down. A.J. Murray. Pressure coming on, but ball away. Gonna have to start from a bit of a standing stop here. But quickly, Molesky's going to get to that ball. He's going to put it out back. It's going to bounce, but it's going to wind up in Baron hands. Things going well for them as Treese takes it. He offloads. Gets the ball back to Augustine Wright. Augustine Wright.
Leave him.
Players coming in over from Holy Cross.
Whoa.
Looking out to that left-hand side. Peter Rooney takes it in. Holy Cross in and over quickly. Fast ball coming. There's room out to that left-hand side. They're going to come to the right. Thought about the cross kick. Big tackle coming up from Cox. The captain shuts down that attack.
That's it. Roll 6, good.
Ball across from Murray.
We got to start spreading wide. Help me out here.
Moving backwards just a little bit. Learkeys. Molesky moves it to the right. Penalty this time against the Barons. Holy Cross get away with that one.
Yeah, Holy Cross, they hung in there defensively. Just as you thought, Franciscan was starting to build a little bit of momentum. They narrowed up their attack, and that was happy days for Holy Cross. They were looking forward to that, and then their captain, he's off and away.
Holy Cross, they want some points here. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Nearly a big break there for Bancuti. He gets an over-the-shoulder tackle, so that will be a high tackle advantage they have right now. Let's see if they can take advantage of this.
Mark there on the 40, Alana.
Bancuti stepping into that distributor role. Gets it up to Michael Swords. Big run coming from Ben Capacci. Big Benjamin Capacci, the senior from East Bridgewater, Mass.
No advantage.
That one slips back and comes back to the penalty.
The penalty was committed.
8 just slipped up, okay? No danger.
A high tackle against the Barons.
Pardon me.
Holy Cross. Find a great touch down that line there. So late chance at a line out here. Could cut this down quite a bit, this deficit, Craig.
5 black.
Oh, that is a great kick to put it 5 meters out. You couldn't have asked for any better. And you just feel here, Holy Cross, if they can just get at least 5 points, the optics on that scoreboard changes, momentum changes. And Holy Cross, they've kind of not been in the game for the last 20 minutes, but this could be a massive statement as we approach halftime.
Safe line out needed here. Competition there from Franciscan, but it's taken down steady. They go in the middle of the field. Cox shows one way, takes that ball into contact. They have another advantage here.
Tackler not rolling, penalty advantage. Use it.
Score near the post here. That would be their preferred.
Advantage.
Do have a bit of a size advantage on Franciscan.
Still advantage.
Franciscan up to the task here, making the tackles as needed. Cox again, he's got some room. Cox is towards the line. He's at the line. He is not over. Another opportunity here comes up. This one's in. Connor Long gets over the line, but we're going to take a look. Assistant referee Alana Gregory says she sees the try. Try awarded. Great work there by Connor Long, first-year player out of Bethesda, Maryland, Georgetown. Couple players who said. Brings it to.
I had the pleasure of calling Holy Cross earlier in the season away at Providence, and one of the hallmarks of their game, when they get 5 meters out, they score tries, and it's often that man involved, John Cox, and he's so close to the line. Just as he reached out, he was short, but then he had the wherewithal to bring that ball back, set. The defense got caught napping a little bit, and then he works around the corner, Connor Long, and he just finds enough room to get that score in there under pressure. Oh, that is a fantastic try, and exactly what Holy Cross needed. It was a strong line out, a good hit up, and then eventually they scored a try.
Thank you.
Try awarded.
I'm good, thank you.
Took a quick PMO look there.
It's going to be half as well.
The lad stays in the pocket.
So one of the interesting aspects of this game and this championship weekend is the coach's challenge. And this time they didn't decide to challenge because when they saw back at this great replay, there was strong ground in there, and Connor Long did the job and got the try.
The big man who kicks the point is going to shave that one just off. So going to end here at 15-8. Franciscan Barons over Holy Cross Division III semifinal. Winner will play Slippery Rock on Saturday. What a half of rugby, Craig. We will take time. Craig, we're actually going to throw down a Tyler Doige on the sidelines. Tyler, talk to us.
I'm here on the Franciscan sideline with Coach Jason here. A powerful showing the first half. You guys really started to pick up some momentum after that first yellow card. Tell me some things that you liked.
Yeah, I thought it was really important once we are able to start getting the momentum and we started to get some phases together. We would break some tackles and we had a couple of tries, and that really helped us keep that momentum. Hopefully we can keep the composure going into the second half.
Their defense has been a really strong highlight, a lot of two-men tackling. How are you going to be able to prevent that and be able to get past that in the second half?
I just, constant ball moving, trying to get it out, maybe a couple dummies, trying to sell a fake or two, maybe a little chip kick, something to keep the defense on it. So that's
Awesome, Coach. We really appreciate it. Best of luck in the second half. All right, guys, one half underway in the second D3 semifinal. Back with more after this.
Thank you, Tyler. That's been the first half for us. 7 points in it. It's a Franciscan Barons lead. We're going to be back with second half action in just a moment.
Consistency on three. 1, 2, 3.
In a sport of power and precision, you need a powerful and precise camera. Analyze your game. Build your team. Grow together.
Ready? Up.
VO captures moments. A powerful camera for a powerful sport.
Rugby! Hello and welcome back to the College Rugby Show. The fall season is upon us. We have a brand new division, now 4 men's divisions, 4 women's divisions. We've had that in 7s. We're going to be coming to you once every other week here in this video podcast form.
I'm excited for a season.
30 seconds.
All right, guys, here on the Holy Cross sideline, Coach Brendan, you guys did a great job of choking their offense for most of the first half, and then they were able to get a couple by. How are you going to keep applying the pressure defensively here in the second?
I think we got to switch up how we're applying pressure. They're getting around the edge. That's what they want to do. 10 moves the ball really well. 12, 13 move the ball really well. And they got talented guys on the wings, so we can't let them get back inside, and we got to make sure that we have numbers getting back vertically for. They're going to make line breaks there, so we got to be there in coverage.
And you were able to put up a try going into the halftime. Great momentum. What are you doing to score offensively? What did you tell your guys to keep them offensively going in the second?
I mean, we're kind of opposite of them. We like to go through the middle. We like to apply pressure with our loose forwards and our front rows, just taking those hard runs. We didn't have possession for about 25 minutes, so I hope that doesn't happen this half and we can get back on the front foot. And, they're a good team. They're really structured defensively, so it's going to take a lot of work to break that down.
Awesome, Coach. We really appreciate it. Best of luck in the second, and we look forward to an electric second half here in the D3 semifinal. Guys, back up to you.
It is on offer, the final against Slippery Rock University. It's the second half of the D3 final National Collegiate Rugby D3 Championships. John Broker with the contact coach, Craig Wilson for this one. 3 tries to 1 Franciscan, but only 7 points in it, Craig. It's anybody's game.
Knock on.
Scrum down here to the Barons off of that one. Good start to the second half. Scrum coming here for Francisco.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Ball in here to the Barons. Good opportunity for them early on, right at the 22 here. They're going to want to get that moving. It's Schmeezing to take that in.
It.
Pick up off the back there. Referee Robert Fanning taking a hold of this one. Ball comes out for Molesky. He had such a good first half. Did the first year scrum half. Pressure coming in there as the ball squirts. Comes down. It's going to be a knock on here to the Holy Cross Crusaders.
Let's go. Let's go, Black.
Come on. Outside shoulder, boys. Outside shoulder. We all know it. Slide your get set in case.
Scrum coming here for the Holy Cross Crusaders.
Bind!
Little turn.
Sit!
Vent here. Holy Cross. Big drive coming from Franciscan with the ball's going to go down. Desmond Goto is into the game here. It's been ripped away by the Barons. Barons really trying to pour it on here in the first half. In the beginning of the second half, pardon me. Just scoring 3 tries in the first half. They want to get an early one right now. Ball up, trying to drive their way through, but ripped away by Holy Cross. John Cox, the big runner there, gets that one up to Espinal. He spent 10 minutes to bin, wants to make up for it. He's going to get the ball back, or is he? It's going to be a pickoff right there
John, get out of there.
for the Franciscan Barons. Lex Lang takes that one. Lang, Molesky gets this one out. The big boys again having a rumble. Learkeys trying to work his way towards the 22, make some more ground. Holy Cross players rolling away. Molesky, the first-year player, having such a good game. Comes to Peter Rudy. Firing early are the Barons. Barons, ball through the back. Trying to hold it steady, and they do. Molesky comes in, waiting for some runners. Molesky.
Slice right.
Get back 3. Vantage offside 3.
Another pick and go. Schmeezing that time. It's an offsides there against Capaci.
Still playing penalty
Barons
advantage, Black.
continue on. They have a penalty advantage here, so they can put 3 points on the board of the kick. If they
Still
want the
penalty
5
advantage.
or the 7.
Ball's available.
They'll get this penalty one way or another. Holy Cross player just staying out of the way there as they
Still penalty
continue their
advantage.
roll. The referee right on the spot there. There's the line. Are they at it? Are they over it?
Time is off.
Referee sees it. Referee
Time is
is
off.
going to take a look. Probably going to go to a
put the
TMO
ball
or a
in.
check with the assistant referee here. Was that a second movement? We will find out shortly.
I have it short and not forward. Yeah, take him off. Go ahead. I have it short and then push forward. Do you have anything different, or I'll refer it?
I have clear grounding, but I agree that they pushed it.
Okay, let's do a referral, please, for TMO.
So we're going to go up to the
We believe
television
we have
match.
a grounding. We just want to check for double movement by the ball carrier. If no try, we're going to go back for 3 purple offside.
The question here is this a try? Does he hit the ground and then make another movement, which would be illegal, or was it part of that same movement?
John, you got
There
that.
is in the
If it's no
ground,
try,
ball
it's gonna
pushed
be a
over the
penalty.
line. It'd be either a try or a penalty, so good result one way or another for this Franciscan team. Let's see what the review yields here. Houston SaberCat Stadium playing host here to this Division III semifinals and the finals on Sunday.
Thank you. So he
NCR's
goes to ground,
championship
he makes
weekend.
one movement, he gets it over the line, so try may be awarded, correct?
Try awarded, referee and assistant referee and TMO all happy with that one. So another 5 points on the board.
Great call, Joshua. You were spot on.
Getting happy with that one. Kick to come. 2 conversions have gone off the post. They haven't hit one yet. Christopher Askoff steps up for this. Askoff, a sophomore with the Mother of Divine Grace High School. So we take another look at the try here. Hits the ground, gets that movement over. Perfectly legal. A referee's happy with it. Kick here from Askoff. Pushes that one wide. Hasn't been a day off the tee for this Franciscan team. So will be another restart here, but 20-8, 12 points in it. Plenty of time to go for Holy Cross.
Okay, clock is live, so it'll be on you.
Just got to come back.
I must say that was a good try, John, there.
Excellent work. It certainly was. Back inside their 22, here comes Franciscan. The Barons with a bit of a head of steam
Inside
there.
22.
Askoff.
Yes.
They're inside. Leski's so impressive as a first-year player. Nice break there from Rooney. He's been all over the place. The Guerin Catholic graduate from Noblesville, Texas.
Good work, 3. Hold back foot here. Take him back in.
5 minutes gone in the second half.
on now.
Long kick from the Barons. Taken forward there from Long.
Sorry.
These passes out back for Holy Cross have not been working for them. So it's going to be a line out
11,
here
come out.
for Franciscan.
Okay.
Referee telling the Holy
All right,
Cross
okay.
players they need to get out of
11,
the way.
you must clear the 5 meter, okay?
And that was a great kick chase there. Organised play, but critically, the kick, it found grass. And what was really, really important. But if we see that kick, the chase was on
Just your
point.
captain's
This
over
is a
there.
very, very
Don't prevent a
well
quick throw in the
drilled
5 like that, it's going to be a free kick,
team.
okay?
Really nice work there, but also they've got the
got someone
athleticism
marking the channel?
to back it up.
Yeah.
Ball up, taken away there by
Good
Holy Cross.
contest,
But it's a
out off
touch again.
purple, black ball.
Alana Gregory marks that one. It's just going to be another step forward here for the Barons.
Make sure you
Another
maintain the mark,
opportunity for them
gents.
to attack.
Let's go, Black. Use your AR. Don't close at the back, 20. Thank you.
Ball to the front of the line out here. Taken away again by Holy Cross.
Knocked on
Maybe
by
an
Purple.
halftime discussion, but knocked on by Holy Cross on the
Thank
efforts
you.
to be a scrum here
Thank
for
you. Knock
the
on in the line
Barons.
out by Black first, then by Purple. Scrum down, Purple ball.
Saw this, John, in
Thanks
the
a lot.
earlier semi-final, the start of the second half, a lot more set piece, particularly as fatigue starts to come in. These teams in the first 40 minutes and then the 6-7 minutes of this half, they have been working flat out in attack and
Yeah, knock off
defense.
Black first in the line out, Jeff.
So expect a lot more scrums, a lot more line-outs, and a bit more attritional play as this game starts to go on.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
So Holy Cross put into the scrum. I was incorrect. I thought it was a Baron scrum. It goes down. The referee says nothing illegal in that. So we'll bring it back up.
Okay, yeah.
Safety first
Do
in
we
each
need
scrums,
another
Craig.
turf? Okay, let's step in field. Gents,
Both
sides
teams
down at the
there,
same
Holy
time.
Cross,
Someone's
you
been
can
really
see
good
they
so far,
do
so just
have the size
focus up on the second
advantage
half, yeah.
over Franciscan. So that does start to add up
Thank
in
you
the
very much.
scrum as well, just as they move slight position, just the turf breaking up slightly there. But yeah, this is a heavyweight battle in the scrum.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Ball in here for Holy Cross. Out the back they go. Goto has come into the game. As they go right up the middle, they get the ball to Cox, but he has the defender right on him. Not held. Smacks another defender away. Cox across midfield. Leading by example is this Holy Cross skipper. Quick ball out to this right-hand side. Ball into the hands of Brogioli. Haven't seen a ton of him so far in this game. Penalty here. Holding on against Holy Cross. Holy Cross players. Let's go the other way.
7 always legal.
Molesky
going to
push this one downfield.
So Franciscan, they have been excellent at these defensive rucks. They've been applying a lot of pressure. Just as we look back at this clip here, we can see, just as that tackle goes down, just the entering into this area here, and we play through. Let's just watch at this area. That is an excellent turnover. They won the body height, stayed strong in the tackle, and that earned them a great turnover.
Okay.
Good work there. Clear. The contact coach on the telestrator, showing you what's going on at the finer points of rugby here. Ball contested into the outside. So referee going to both sides here. Holy Cross gets the option of a scrum or a lineout.
But it wasn't straight, it was way out, yeah.
Just as we're looking back here, you can see as there's a contest from Holy Cross, that means that that ball has to go right down the middle. As you can see, it's slightly off. So that means the referee's going to blow that because there was a contest on the Holy Cross team. We come back down for a scrum.
Good decision from Holy Cross there. We're going to have a scrum here from Holy Cross. See Peter Rooney sitting down there. Hooker for Franciscan. Management Major has been excellent so far in this game. Both hookers dueling it out. Good carries. Ball back for Holy Cross. Able to get a stable one this time. Looking for some points. A little held pass to Cox. They knew it was coming, but they've set up this play to go to the outside to the left. Unable to get that one away.
Yes.
Ball back across. Another penalty.
It was accidental. That was accidental.
Holding on.
Points is the call.
Patrick Halloran.
Points called.
Franciscan just looking to apply pressure here. Once again, they are starting to get their reward at the breakdown. They were applying a lot of pressure in the first half. Didn't get too many turnovers. But as we just look back at this play here, it's all about winning the shoulder height just as that tackle happens. First of all, it's a low tackle. Now what we're looking for, is there a clear release? That's what's important to this. So as we play through, he might have got away with that one because he goes straight back onto it. Great camera work here. There does need to be a clear release, but they've been starting to paint a picture which the referee has seen consistently. That's why they got the benefit of the doubt.
22 dropout.
Franciscan just not hitting him today from the tee. So this is going to be a 22 dropout for the Holy Cross Crusaders. So no extra points that Franciscan was looking for there. Just keep the board ticking over. So Connor Long, the biochemistry major, is going to put that one to the boot. It's about 40 meters out. Need some points here to Holy Cross, but the ball is in the hands of the Franciscan Barons. This is taken forward by Askoff. Big run here from Learkeys. He is quite a human to bring to the ground. Eventually, a couple of tacklers do. The impressive first-year Joseph Molesky. Just so impressed with the composure of this freshman. Playing scrum half for Franciscan. A little pass inside line. Does not quite open up, but gets some momentum there as they go to the right-hand side. Referee says player dipped in the tackle, so they're fine. A penalty against player in the way. Here comes Molesky. Always knows when to pick up the tempo or keep it down. Impressive. Player's not 10. They're looking at the line. They're near the line. Dumped back in the other direction. are the Barons. They're over the line this time. They're at the line, pardon me, referee says. And now he's going to award it here. Great work here from the Franciscan University of Steubenville Barons. Another 5 points on the board. Things looking good. 13 minutes in to this second half, Craig.
Franciscan, they have just upped it this second half. Their conditioning is superb.
Kick to come here for Franciscan. 25-8. This would bring it to 27, building a bit of an insurmountable lead here as Holy Cross will look to chip back at this, but they need some points and they need them soon. Had a bit of better structure again. Not happening from the tee for them. So we have 5 tries, all unconverted, 25-8. If the Barons are to head to the finals, as is looking so right now, they're going to need to sort that one out to play Slippery Rock. See, Schleifer gets another one there. Long kick from Holy Cross. Beautiful evening shaping up here in Houston. SaberCat Stadium, National Collegiate Rugby's championship weekend. The big one tomorrow night. St. Bonaventure versus Queens for the D1 championship. And Sunday, D3 and D2 finals. Coming forward here, our Holy Cross. Again, that's Halloran. Into the game, having a good effect. Holy Cross. Ball a little wider. Espinal gets it standing still, but referee says it went back. Good work by the team to get in there and get that set up. Ball out to Goto, Desmond Goto, the junior from Chicago, Illinois. In at scrum half for Holy Cross. Ball down from Nick Murphy. Nicholas Murphy. Ball is available for Goto. Here comes Dalton. Barnstorming runs beginning of the first half. Haven't seen as much from him since. That ball is fine, but they catch that one up in the air. Tough ball's going back, says the referee. Goto gets the ball to Flaherty. Flaherty gets it out to Murphy, who gets a tackler at the same time.
Taken in.
Going through their structures, trusting the process here. Holy Cross, will it pay off? Bancuti.
Taken in.
Goto. Into the middle of the field they go, looking for some more spaces. Espinal gets through. Espinal eventually gets tackled by a couple of players. Safety here. Goto gets it to Halloran. Ball slips.
First knock on purple.
Unlucky for them. Going to be a scrum here for Franciscan.
Yep.
Going to be a scrum here for the Barons. They've been strong in that area as well.
Same standard on the feed for you, Joe, yeah? Same standard for you on the feed.
Hard luck there for Halloran.
Thank you.
Schmeezing in the back there, the junior, another Gregory the Great Academy graduate from Sydney, Arizona. Member of Gregory the Great players now playing at Franciscan University.
Keep it straight.
A little pressure, but it's going to come back to Molesky. Chipped into some space. Will it pay off? Espinal gets a hold of it, able to keep his feet there. Players in over it. Referee says it is Holy Cross ball. So at their halfway, 17 minutes into the second half, Holy Cross looking for their first points of the half and something to get back into this game. They have an advantage right now. Will that help? Halloran takes that one in. Penalty advantage is for an offside. You heard the referee say it. Looking for a runner there. It's going to take that one to ground. Back they go, looking a little wider. Can they get some space? That one slips forward. We'll come back for the penalty in the middle of the field.
Offside in midfield.
They're definitely going to be trying to go direct here, John, with the likes of John Cox, that man who wants the ball. Yeah, they're definitely not going to take it into a scrum. They need to be direct. They need to get that man on the ball, scoring tries.
They know they want to play another one around Bancuti, and Cox are going to take that one in. Player ducks away for Franciscan. Big man Flaherty comes up with that. Goto comes back across. Cox again, little pass, and Kuti again. Key players just rising to the carries here for this Holy Cross team. Looking to make a difference. The ball comes out wide. Another advantage here. A break. Ball squirting around on the ground. Goto has it. They're going to bring it back. Referee would like to have a word here. So the captain of Franciscan is in. Let's listen to the conversation.
So we had 6 offside here. We had 20 offside here. You're under pressure. I need the discipline to step up. 6 and 20, 2 offsides in quick succession.
I have no player wearing number 6.
5, pardon me. 5 and 20. Okay. Tidied up. Thank you.
Molesky impressive, even though the number on his player is back there, Craig.
20.
Yeah, that is a young man who knows his team inside out. Really nice work there. Molesky, he is switched on.
I have him listed as a first-year player. If he's the captain as a first-year player, that's just impressive. He has really, really impressed me today. Ball out there. Cox has the usual first run, but knocked on. Hard luck there for Holy Cross. Some things just not going their way. Going to be a scrum here for Franciscan.
Yeah, he just sensed that Holy Cross are starting to run out of ideas. They need to get a score on the board quickly, but that's Franciscan defense has just been absolutely everywhere. And I did mention it briefly earlier. I've been so impressed with their conditioning levels. That's a shout out to the coaching team, but also the strength and conditioning team, because although Franciscan, they are smaller than their opposition in Holy Cross across the board, they are fit, they're dynamic, and that just seems to allow them to go that extra gear, particularly with all that pressure they've been soaking up in defense and all those tackling they've been doing.
Here he comes.
Just triple checked here, and it is a first-year player, Molesky. Conditioning is there as they bring a player in to substitute here for Franciscan. Just about 3/4 of the way through this Division III semifinal. Slippery Rock may be watching, or they may be recovering from that set-piece-filled scrum game we watched earlier today. Flowing here in the Holy Cross Franciscan game. Both great games. It's a bit of a different tenor. As the ball comes in from Molesky. Put some width on it, and the kick comes. Will they keep this in touch? Indeed they will. They found some space, but Espinal is there. Gets a quick pass away. Again, things just not going the way. Knocked on into touch. So it'll go to knockout to be a scrum for the Franciscan Barons.
Yeah, this is a great kick. First of all, when you want to kick, you need to find grass. And that's exactly what happened. In the backfield for Holy Cross today, they've had a bit of a tough go of it. Just as they're trying to put that ball into space, there's a knock-on. We've seen that 3 or 4 times in this half. So the kicking game has been on point for Franciscan. But it's not just the kicker. The chase has been really impressive. They've been putting numbers up there, pressure on, and pressure turns to turnovers. And then this allows Franciscan just to kill the clock a little bit and then launch their own attack. So just a very, very well-balanced play here so far from Franciscan.
Better. Crouch!
Scrum here, Franciscan University. Putting it in from the tight head side is Molesky. Blood sub in at number 8. Well won. Shot at it for Dalton, but couldn't get it for Holy Cross. Looking at the run, going back over there. Knock on it. Creeps in, or forward pass first. So it's going to be a scrum here for Holy Cross. We're just under 20 minutes to go. Holy Cross needs some points, and they need some soon, Craig.
6 going on.
It's almost like Lex Lang at 10 there. It has been a hallmark of his game. They're trying to find those dummy switches, just trying to find the line. It's almost like he had too many options there. He just didn't quite know which one to pull the trigger on, but he did a great job. He's been leading his team really well, has number 10, Lex Lang. But they really want to tidy those up as they enter this last quarter of the game, and particularly just trying to see out this game with this strong lead that they've amassed.
Holy Cross, ball in at the feet. It's going to come away from Goto. He's going to get it out to Connor Long. Long is going to have to take that one in on his own. And come back the other direction, have a pod set up. Bankuti breaks through the first couple of tackles, has the ball. It's available, says the referee. Strong they go. Dalton finally gets his hand on the ball after a bit. Bankuti.
Advantage.
Ball spills, scrum advantage here, but it's over for the Barons. Here's a big run. Brendan Lacey. Nice little kick there. Impressive from Molesky for players who are on to go to us, go back on it. But he's got company from Nathaniel Bateman. Bateman looking to counter here. Our Franciscan players maybe in there illegally. Player could not take hold of that one, Craig, legally.
Oh, some serious play there. I have to double check. Brendan Lacey busting through. He was a tight head prop just as they were going for the ball there. The initial fight was good, but you can see that they go beyond the ball and then lose their feet. So initial fight there was some nice work, but Jen just goes past the ball. Referee deemed that the ruck had been formed. And there we are. This was a clear communication from a referee. Is that a good game, John?
It has had a very good game, referee. Ball in here from Holy Cross. Need to get a hold of this. Halloran goes to the front, but they're going to go to the back. It's going to go to Tierney. Taken back in. Defender meeting them right there, but having none of it there is John Cox. Not thrilled with it. We have a crossing penalty, so it's going to go back to Franciscan. Frustration creeping in here for Holy Cross. Were players back then, or will that be another penalty? It's another advantage there. Flaherty makes the tackle. Big collisions here, and up to the task are Franciscan. They want this. Molesky just keeps his team moving so well. They've got numbers on the outside here. Can they get it? One more pass would have done it there, but they're going to come back in the other direction. There they are at the line. They're in there over the line. It is Paul Learkey to touch that one down. First-year player,
for repeats. One, please.
Naples, Pennsylvania.
One was not back 10.
Flaherty maybe seeing yellow.
You had the warning for the repeat infringements under pressure. You were not back 10 at that penalty. Off for 10 minutes.
Another 10 minutes in the bin for a Holy Cross player there. That's trouble.
Oh, and it's gone from bad to worse from Holy Cross. You just see their attack completely ran out there, and then Molesky took that quick tap penalty and then moved the ball into the wider channels. And just as you thought time and space was running out, it was the left foot step back in. Just watch how he rides those tackles. He has allowed that reach out, and then Learkes gets that try. But Molesky was part of that once again. And a lot of frustration is coming out of this Holy Cross team. You've got to say they have been second best in a lot of departments. And that's just because Franciscan has been on point. Mentioned his name many a time, Molesky. I have loved what he's about. He is demanding the ball. He knows that Holy Cross are under pressure. That quick tap penalty just put more pressure on. That leads to a yellow card after 5 points. Oh, it's big. It's tough now for Franciscan. And I wonder at what point does the coaches start resting their players, because they're going to have one eye on the final now with 14 minutes to go.
Taken back in.
Certainly well, 14 minutes, one extra player, up 30-8, 22 points. No conversions, all tries.
Outside.
As Learkes, Jacob, the junior, takes that one down. Ball bounces. Molesky pressuring up on defense. Where is that young man not appearing on this field? What a game. Big run coming here. As the coach said, Brendan Whibley, they do like to power up the middle, this Holy Cross team. That's what they're looking for, getting the ball wide there. Ball's in Tierney's hands. Tierney, feet in touch.
Just the foot in touch. Black ball. I had to
Franciscan line out. Time winding away All works
Bring
on
him on, yeah.
Franciscan's behalf.
25
And
black
just
off.
as any half line break starts to come out from Holy Cross, just as they're making yards, it's the scrambling tackle, it's the desperation to get back. I've been so impressed with his Franciscan defense. It is tenacious, it's getting off the line, it's organized, and even when they are broken, they find a way to get back and then win the ball back. It's just been so impressive.
Dalton pounces on that. Dalton fighting his way, doesn't want to go to the ground. Goto looking out wide. Bancuti looking for the try line, doesn't know how to give up.
Yes.
Goto. Sacred Heart. Sorry, Holy Cross.
Back on.
Was looking at the high school of one of the players. As that goes, gets dropped. Again, hard luck there for Holy Cross. Going to be a scrum here for Franciscan.
Every time Holy Cross look up, they just see a wall of defenders coming at them. And once again, just as Holy Cross were getting on the ascendancy with the try line beckoning, it was the defense what got back up, got off the line, and just was enough of a presence to test the skill set of the Holy Cross attack, which failed under pressure, and that allows them to stop that attack, get the ball back from the scrum. This is going to take another minute out of the clock. This is good stuff from Franciscan.
Molesky. Ball in hand. Gets it out to Lex Lang. Lang goes for the boot. Again, just keeping the ball in. Our Franciscan. Run there for Lou Manning. Lou Manning not getting much ball today on the wing for Holy Cross. Dalton sits down one. Wrapped down by another. Goto again, long to Cox. Ball up to Capacci. Still a player in the bin, Holy Cross. Long.
Back.
A little wider. Ball goes backwards, so they're fine with that. Brogioli, another wing, not seeing too much of the ball today for this Holy Cross team.
Penalty advantage.
Penalty advantage against the Barons. Bancuti has it. Bancuti working his way towards the line. There's still an advantage.
No advantage.
They'll come back for it.
20. Repeating infringements.
The referee is going to give them the mark. Repeated infringements this time against the Franciscan University Barons. So an offsides, a player in the bin. Both teams with 14. Holy Crosses will come back sooner. This player may be done essentially for the rest of the game. Dalton bounces off one. Dalton looking at the line. Dalton, Christopher Dalton, a first-year player, political science major out of Newton, Mass. Touches down 5 points, 30-13 at the 10-minute-to-go mark.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll stop. Take your time. If you can safely get off, that's fine, but take your time, all right?
Just as we look back at this is an absolute wrecking ball of a play. Just watch this. He was not surrendering there. He was going the leg drive, the pump. Just look, that is determination. That is never give up. And you would expect that from this Holy Cross team. They just decided it was going to go down the direct route. And number 2, Christopher Dalton, the first year, he was not going to be stopped. And he's given his team the slightest of lifelines. I've seen bigger comebacks than this, so it can be on the cards. This kick needs to go over as it's dragged wide, and they need to get this possession back very quickly as we enter the last 10 minutes. But there is hope.
Bit of hope there, yeah. There is 10 minutes to go here. So a lot of pressure on Holy Cross right now. Franciscan unable to let down.
Just
taking
watch
a look
this.
here, Craig. First-year players.
Yes. He's going to relive that for many, many years. That initial bump off, the low carry, then the tenacity, the leg drive, the power to take it past 2 other defenders. And look, it's a slim lifeline, but it just shows you the character that Holy Cross have. They're never going to give up.
Yeah. What a game. We have 2 first-year fly halves playing in this game. Hooker for Holy Cross, first-year player. A lot of young talent on these teams. So expect a lot of them over the coming years. That one spills forward from Dalton after the try. So scrum coming for the Barons.
That was a seriously good tackle. Just stopped him in his tracks. It was nice and low. I wonder if he just picked up maybe a slight injury. But just as we look back, look at the low tackle technique. Oh, that is nice. Dalton, he got the try. He was going to try and go the whole way by running through plays. But this time, Franciscan matched up with the double tackles. Both got their shoulders onto the ball. That was enough to disrupt. Good defense. I'm so impressed with it.
Yeah, bring on the sub. Who's going off?
Learkey's coming on the field, essentially because they need a front row player.
Time is back on. Scrum down black.
Good scrum right here.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Ball out from Molesky. He has been excellent, as we've said. That double dummy there. Get the ball into the hands of Wright.
Use it.
Back into the fray, Learkey's.
Ball's available. Use it.
Molesky trying to get up into those passing channels. Our Holy Cross.
Roll tackler, good. Use it.
Runners coming again. Big run coming in from Sam King from Franciscan. Haven't seen too much of King, the sophomore mechanical engineering major. Nice break here from the first-year fly half. Looking for the offload. Doesn't get it, Lang. On the ground. Good start, gaining some momentum. Is there room out to this left-hand side? Molesky caught up in there, so it's going to be taken forward by a teammate. Ball live. Little pick and go, driven back. This time, looking to go in the same direction.
Offside.
Offsides against Holy Cross here. Just drawn in one too many phases. Is there room here? Ball down. Another try here. They go to 35. Does Franciscan Learkey's. Looks like he scores again. Great work here by the Franciscan Barons. They look like they have set a date with Slippery Rock University, and that will take place on Sunday, Craig.
Yeah, just power. They've just managed to go up the gears as this game has went on. Their fitness levels have been superior to Holy Cross, and just their game management. Look how they have numbers around the ball. Eventually, Holy Cross run out of numbers. The ability to ride the tackle, reach over, and get the try down. That was really well worked. It's just been systematic from the Barons. Let's see if they can nudge over one of these kicks, John. That has been a bit of an Achilles heel if I'm going to try and find any fault in this team. But overall, I've been so impressed with Franciscan.
The game will be noon Central on Sunday. That kick is good. So they finally got an extra 2 points there. But all the hard work getting the tries here has put them well ahead. Franciscan University of Steubenville Barons looking very strong here in this semifinal. Barons at it again. Molesky with that quick move, little chip over there. Is it going to come down Barons' way? It does. Everything going to the Barons at the moment. Score starting to be run up, just over 5 minutes to go. Touchdown try awarded. Franciscan University Barons. That time it is Nathaniel Bateman, the sophomore, another Gregory the Great graduate from Waite Martin, New Jersey, studying theology at Franciscan.
I will say it again. Always, a kick is fantastic, but a kick is only as good as its chase, and you make your own luck when you're in a kicking game. First of all, brilliant from Lex Lang, and then Nathaniel Bateman. He has been everywhere. He has got some vital turnovers. He's been tough. He doesn't look like the biggest of men, but I tell you what, his heart is probably the biggest out there, and his skill level to boot. Just as he's racing away there, he is influential for this team, Nathaniel Bateman, and he got his reward. That is a fantastic connection with his fly half, Lex Lang. Great rugby.
Kick from right in front is going to be good. Another 2 points on the board here. Barons running away with it a bit at the end. I think Holy Cross just a bit frustrated and flustered at this point.
Please. Hold on, no quick kick. Substitutions.
Holy Cross rolls in the changes, Craig.
Yeah, it's time now. Make sure, look, the game is essentially done. Holy Cross, that's make sure. Bring some fresh energy. And then we've still got Sunday to play for. And then Franciscan. It's important for them now that they just keep their momentum, that they've managed this last 4 minutes. Nothing too silly, nothing crazy. So they can just secure the win and then get into their recovery mode, because that is going to be vital.
Option. Scrum.
Not what was needed right there. It's going to be a scrum here for Franciscan. That kick didn't go 10. Again, that frustration just showing.
And this is probably a good opportunity to bring the subs on. Molesky, he has just been wonderful at 9. Just control and play, getting it forward where he wants them, setting his back line away. Yeah, he's been a top player.
Time off.
Referee can have a word with the assistant referee, or possibly with Danson David Haynes.
Right now, we're not trained substitutes, so we're going to uncontested scrums. Thank you.
Uncontested scrums will be. They've untrained front rows in here.
I have to go with the official roster in the number 4. Yes. Gentlemen, it's uncontested scrums, okay? Follow the bind same as usual. No push, okay? Yeah.
So safety first, Craig. Not the correct people to be in the front row.
Excuse me. You can be the player who gets drops if you say something like that again, okay? Who would you like to leave the field? 11's coming off? That's a sub, okay. So you need to drop one more player, because you can't present. You have a player in the bin, and you've not presented a trained front row.
Yeah. Let's drop.
Time is off, gentlemen.
So we'll have uncontested scrums.
Molesky has to send one of his players off the field. Tough decision to make.
All right, you going to pack down second row? Yeah. You need to pack down 8 people, though, because it's
I
uncontested.
think Molesky's more than happy to take control there. That young man at number 9.
No, we need to play on. Yeah, it's going to be uncontested.
Which of your friends do you send off the field?
Uncontested, don't worry, uncontested.
Time is back on. Right, gentlemen, full bind, same calls, no push.
Bit of confusion among the players and coaches, not quite understanding what happens there when you run out of front row players.
And then you add to it the yellow card, John, as well. So it all got quite tricky in there.
Holy Cross back at full strength. We're just about 4 minutes left in this one. Ball comes out there from Molesky down the right-hand side. Looking for runners. Little switch back in. Winds up in the hands of Will Shuck. Shuck takes it into contact. Over it. We have a knock-on against the Barons on that one. So we're going to continue on here.
Advantage is over.
Advantage is over.
Holy Cross battling their way forward. Flaherty. Halloran steps in, gets it to Flaherty. He's looking at the line. The big fella can't quite get there, but he does recycle the ball. Ball's coming away here. Great work. It's in the hands of Connor Long. And the first-year player is going to touch that one down. Connor Long. He's going to try to convert this one. They would like some more points. 44-13 right now. Just 2.5 minutes left on the game clock.
On those scrums,
Yeah,
you
maybe
just stay bound for the duration.
Just a little bit too late there. And I think if Franciscan, when they look back and review this game, particularly at number 10, Lex Lang, these starter plays, he's trying to do these double miss passes, and he's just getting caught out, and the ball will go down. Slippery Rock are going to be enjoying that. Just as we look back at the try from Holy Cross, look, this great character just to keep in the fight. They are never going to give up, and they eventually get their reward. They get the try and the conversion. A little bit too late, but it's testament to the character of this Holy Cross team.
Second in a row in the Final Four here for this Holy Cross team. Last year made the finals. good program. Brendan Wimmerly, Jackson Flynn, James Hughes building up there. Have some young players in the roster. We'll keep going. Franciscan as well have some young players, a number of them out of a few different schools. Jason Adams, Gabe Chambley, and Benevenuti Brandon keeping that play going. Molesky telling players where to go. A composed first-year player. Knock on, scrum advantage here for Holy Cross. Goto.
That's fine, he released it.
Not held. Players going to keep going. On the move again. Holy Cross. Looking for more late points here.
Back.
And with the 15 season upon them, really. We go out to the width. Cutting back in. Benjamin Brazioli. More runners coming there. Julian Marin takes that one in. Looking out wide. Good hands there. Away they go. Nice break. That's Shuck. Shuck has a runner outside. Do they have the gas to get there? Keeping the ball alive, but it's a touch. If the referee spots it. And a referee, Fanning, is going to whistle us for the end of that one. It is going to be a championship game for the Franciscan University of Steubenville Barons. They're going to take on Slippery Rock University on Sunday. Craig, high-flying matchup there. Two well-drilled teams. Franciscan comes out on top.
Yeah, excellent game overall, but Franciscan and that man on your screen, Molesky, he was the heartbeat of it all. But they are very, very deserving of their ticket to the final on Sunday. Holy Cross gave it their all with powerful runs like this, but it was Franciscan's day.
Good game there. Yeah, it's going to be noon Central on Sunday for the finals. 10 a.m. is going to be the third, fourth place game that Holy Cross will play New Mexico Tech. It's been great rugby. National Collegiate Rugby D3 semifinals. We have one more game coming up today. It's another D2 semifinal. It is going to be Vermont taking on UNC Wilmington. We're going to step aside. They'll be back with that action in just a minute. We hope you enjoyed it. For Craig Wilson, I'm John Broker. Have a great day.